Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to another Rolling Sky video. With Game for All Night. I know it says that the new level is still laser, but I do not have the update yet for Dazzle. Just wait a second. Okay, so anyways, I just had a nosebleed on my bus. Today we're going to be doing Ignite with all gems and crowns. I'm sorry I forgot to upload my previous few videos on this game. I promise I'll upload them once I'm done with this one. I don't know why it's still lagging. But anyways, yeah, this level has some tough gems. And the second crown in this level looks really hard. I've gotten the first one before, but the second looks really difficult. Okay, what is it with this lag? I turned off my Wi-Fi and everything. You've come to tell me that it's still lagging. Yeah, after the device and get the update for Dazzle, which is the brand new bonus level. Dazzle looks pretty fun. It has a great song. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna watch an ad real quick. Great song. It's only 2 stars, so it shouldn't be that much trouble, but one of the last crown looks pretty hard. Like, even the player I watched the video on, Shavide, who's pretty much the best player in the game right now. For a while, the best player was, like, that player named the Anho Zeus. But now, like, Shavide beats every level in, like, 5 minutes. It's insane. Okay, what's with the frickin' lag? The lag. It's because of that stupid ad for Tap Tap Fish. I mean, I get it. Cheetah Mobile wants to use their games to advertise their games, but like... Anyways. So yeah, the first crown in this level is not too difficult, but it's pretty difficult. I have not gotten past that, though. I haven't even gotten the 3rd gem. But then again, that gem's pretty difficult. It's a pretty challenging one. I've only ever heard the song in this level, like, once, so it's nice to be able to actually hear it without everybody talking on my bus. Oh yeah, soon I'm gonna buy a new ball, maybe even after this level. I'm gonna try and buy Supersonic. And the magic pupil and the Voyager are cheap too, so I might get those. There's a slight chance I might get the trick ball too, but I don't think I will. What is with this lag, okay? Anyways. Yeah, but like, this game... I've been playing it a lot recently, so I think that it might be time to get me a new ball, because even though the normal ball definitely isn't a bad ball, it's definitely, like, not one of my favorites. If I'm being honest on the balls I'm gonna buy, if I'm gonna buy one, which I think I am, I hate the RS-001, that's my least favorite ball in the game, like... The normal ball isn't that bad, but, like, the RS-001 sucks. I hate the RS-001. I don't like the basketball that much, so I'm not gonna get that. Even though it's cheap, I'm not gonna get it. The snowball I like a little bit, but I'm not gonna get it, just because it costs money. The magic pupil is really cheap, and I really like it, so I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely getting Supersonic, even though it's the most expensive. It looks so good. The Voyager is also pretty cheap, and it's cool, so I might get that too. So, like, if I were to get $20 worth of Google Play card, I would get the Supersonic for $13, Magic Pupil, that would be $16, and then the Voyager for $20. Even though if they force you to get a $25 pack, then, I don't know, I just saved the other $5, because the Trick Ball, because it has that shield thing, costs $10. So yeah, we're gonna do the level which inspired Laser. Which is Ignite. The main level for Laser. It's level 23 if you didn't know. We're gonna do this with all gems and crowns. Again, I'm sorry I did not upload my other videos, but like... Okay, then it gave me a shield. But anyways, I might actually use this shield for practice because I'm actually pretty much going in blind. I only have experience with 2 gems and 1 crown. I really need to practice the gems and crowns in this level, so maybe this will be a good opportunity, I guess. The lag is toned down a bit. I mean, it's not great, but it's definitely toned down. Okay, that gem's a little difficult. I don't really think this crown is actually that hard, though. It looks really hard, but it's not. The song in this level is pretty good. That's actually pretty dang good. Not as good as Laser, but it's good. Yeah, I guess we'll use a shield for reference practice or whatever you want. No shield, who cares? Use this for practice. So real quick, in the video actually, on screen, because I like doing this on screen, eventually when I beat all the levels, I'm gonna make a video where I just beat all the levels. It won't have any commentary, but I won't die in the video, so yeah. I love the Trick Ball though. At least, it looks cool in the wraps, but I really like how it looks without. It's just this nice dark blue orb. Anyways. I died. Great ball's gone. Saying that I'm probably gonna get another ball as soon as I'm done with this. Probably not the Trick Ball, because if I were to do that, then I would not even have enough money to get my Supersonic. But yeah, I guess the Trick Ball looks pretty cool, but it's not one of my favorites. My favorites are the Magic Pupil, the Voyager, and the Supersonic, which are the ones that I've saved trials of. I'll do one of the Voyager, I guess. No, I only have 1 trial left. Who cares? As you can see, the Voyager looks really cool. I thought it actually didn't look that cool originally, but then I looked and used it in the trial, and it actually looks really good. Again, this lag is getting me killed. It's toned down a little bit more, though. I wonder if I should switch it to low quality. My Wi-Fi's not even on, so I don't get why it's lagging now and it wasn't earlier. Okay, so this gem's a little confusing. I don't know, it seemed like my shield died there. Again, we're just using this shield for practice, even though if I survive with it, that's also cool. I missed a gem. Whoa, whoa, that's the first time I've ever actually tried that. And I got it. Lucky Voyager. Ah. If any of you watched my video on Laser, the newest level that I have. Huh, interesting. I'll need the Wi-Fi for that, though. Oh. Spin for an ad. Huh. Get one of those. Well, I'd prefer, each of those. Free spin. Never done this before. Wait a second. Okay, sorry for that stupid stuff. Let's try Lucky Magic Pupil. Anybody remembers that from my laser episode, if you watched it? And yeah, good for you. You watched my laser video, first off. Second off, nice, you know my channel, but it's only if you watch the laser video, then you'll know that. So with all this random lag that keeps increasing, I should probably put it on low quality, but I don't know. I have a feeling that this is actually probably from Obi-Wan. Actually, I'm going to use another shield for practice's sake, and then if I beat it, I'll rebeat the level for you guys. Sorry, I'm just under concentration. I totally forgot that I went too far left. Hey, I got to get a little more experience. And I'll show you what the Supersonic looks like too. It's so cool. It's easily my favorite ball in the game. It's easily the best looking ball in the game. Like, look at this thing. It's so cool. I would beat all the levels with this thing if I could. Sorry if I'm quiet in this video, just for concentration's sake. And because I've only ever heard this song like once or twice before. God, you have to go so fast. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a ball or two later. I know that I'm gonna spend $20 on it if I can. Oh my god, that lag. I'm definitely getting Supersonic if I'm getting a ball, which I'm pretty sure I will be. We'll put it on low for a little bit and then we'll go back up to high, but anyways, so, if I am getting some balls, I'm most definitely getting Supersonic. And I guess I'll get the Magic Pupil too, as not only is it my lucky Magic Pupil, but it's cheap as hell. Like, at least compared to the other balls. The RS-001 costs $10, but it sucks anyways, so I don't even care about that. I'm never getting the RS-001, to be honest. I'd much rather use the normal ball, which is free. As the RS-001, in my opinion, is just ugly. And it ruins my concentration. I just don't like it, okay? But anyways. Yeah. So I'm never getting the RS-001, I'd say. Makes me so nervous going through there to get that gem. Not fast enough. Generally, I always go too fast when I'm in reverse mode. Just use one with the Supersonic. I want to get a shield, though, on my last one, just because it'll look good. Meh. Yeah, I'm never getting the RS-001, as not only does it cost $10 because of the 30% chance getting shield, but I think it's super ugly. The basketball only costs $3, so it's really cheap, but I don't really like how it looks. And compared to, like, the rolling effect on the Supersonic, which is the one that I'm using right now, it's just, like, it's not as cool. Oh, that's such a sad way to lose my best ball. Now I'm out of all my trials, so, yeah. I will get the magic pupil, because as I said, I'm gonna try and get a $20 one, because I still have some of my birthday money. No problem with spending it. Anyways, yeah, I'm definitely getting the magic pupil. It's one of the two I'd say one of the three I'd say I definitely get for my $20 pack. As it looks really nice, and I love the green trail. Like, green is my second favorite color. My favorite color is blue, hands down, but like, what the hell, Moby's in? I had like 60% charge, and you frickin' waste everything. Anyways, besides that, not only does the magic pupil look cool, but it has a green trail, which green is my second favorite color besides blue. But, I won't be getting the trick ball because it's expensive. I'm sorry, I would get the trick ball because it looks nice, but it's pretty costly because of the fact that it has a shield thing. Has a 30% chance getting shield. So as you know, if you've seen the cost on these things, it costs $10. Okay, this sucks. Why is it lagging? No. But anyways, for frick's sake, I'm gonna close my app. Anyways, sorry. Why is Bluetooth on? That's why it's lagging. My Wi-Fi's on. Wi-Fi. I needed you off this entire time so that it would stop lagging. No wonder why I was running out of charge so much. A bunch of these YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, I don't even watch. They're just like people I subscribed to a long time ago. Anyways, sorry. So yeah, I'm not gonna get the trick ball because it's too expensive. But if I ever end up, like, in my savings or something, in my allowance or something, if I end up getting, like, a bunch of money, then I guess I could get, like, a $10 Google Play thing and get my, get myself a trick ball. After the trick ball. After the trick ball is the Voyager. Yeah, see that? It's not laggy anymore. Anyways, so the trick ball looks nice, and I would get it, but it's pretty costly because of the fact that because of the 30% getting shield thing. So, because of that, it costs $10, so unless if I end up getting a bunch of money, then I won't get that. Voyager. Voyager looks good, I'll get it. Because it costs $4, it's not that expensive because it doesn't have any, like, shield chance thing. And it looks really nice, so, yeah, I'll get the Voyager. Snowball, no, just because, it's not that bad, but it's not that great either. Even though I do like the smiley face on it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I guess the snowball isn't that bad, but I don't really like it that much. What is it with this lag? Why is it back to the lag? Turned off Wi-Fi. Literally nothing's on, but like, why? No Wi-Fi. There's nothing. This happens sometimes, like, for some reason, whenever I'm charging. Anyways, yeah, I'll get the Voyager, no snowball. Supersonic, most definitely. It is by far the most expensive ball. It is very, very expensive for one ball, because it costs 13 frickin' bucks. But hey, it's definitely, by far, the coolest looking ball in the game. Like, there's nothing that looks even remotely as cool as the Supersonic ball. So, like, yeah. Maybe even, like, once I get, all the, balls that I want, I'll do separate videos for separate balls. What in the hell is wrong with this game today? Okay? What is it with all this freaking lag? This game is not supposed to lag this much, and I'm gonna go close my app again. But anyways, yeah, it's because I have Wi-Fi off. Anyways, or it's because MobiZen's just making it lag, because MobiZen is pretty sucky. Like, the editor is probably the worst editor I've ever seen. Like, you could probably get a better editor off of a coder who doesn't even know how to, like, create a character. The editor is just straight up trash, so, like, that's one problem with MobiZen. And even though MobiZen is definitely way better than all the other ones in Google Play, like, besides, like, trashy ones like InShot and frickin' MyMovie, those are the frickin' trashy ones, but, like, even though it's like that, it does cause a lot of lag, and it just zaps your device out of charge, and I really dislike that. Anyways, yeah. I guess I'll do, in my all levels video, I don't know, maybe I'll just do random balls for a video, I don't know. My favorite of the three is definitely the, Supersonic, though, so I might use that in all of them. I don't know. I don't know how I survived that for so long. And then I was in that stage of panic where I didn't know what I was gonna do. Okay, we're not doing that badly, but we're not doing that good either. Still haven't, like, gotten that far past the second crown. That's not my fault, it's because of this stupid lag. I have a feeling that this is probably because of Mobizen. Because all the lag I ever get in Geometry Dash is from Mobizen. That's why I haven't played it a lot on the channel. The level of lag I get is insane. What's funny is the thing that got me into being able to make videos at the point that I am now. I'm way better at making videos than I used to be, but like the thing that made me start recording these things is actually because I beat Deadlocked for my first time, and that level was obscenely hard for me. So I didn't want to have to redo it just so I could get a recording done. So I had some stuff happen and we got a recording done. Again, as I told you, the hitboxes on these lasers are too annoyingly big. I need to go in the middle of there. I need to stop being an idiot and go in the middle of those. At least the lag isn't completely affecting my gameplay anymore. Almost died there from going off the edge because whenever I'm in reverse, I go too fast. I'm way more used to the reverse mechanic though. Like, when I started Laser, I was super new to it. Then again, the reverse parts in this level are a lot easier than they are in Laser. Like, at least... Actually, I'd say that the one reverse part in Laser... There's 2 reverse parts in this level, and this level is 4 stars, but one thing that I will say that I like, that's pretty interesting, is that with this level, the 2 reverse parts... at least if you're not trying to get that one gem, then the first one is practically easy, like free. It's super easy. It's the easiest part of the level if you're not trying to get that stupid gem. And the second one is not too difficult either, so... In this level, the reverse mechanic is not that bad, but actually Laser... I find the one reverse part in Laser to be harder than both of the reverse parts in this level. Well, maybe not the second one. The second one in this level is a little difficult. Well, actually, no, not really. It just requires some slight movements. Half of it's auto, too, so... I don't know. I feel like the one in Laser is definitely harder than the ones in this level. Maybe because this one introduced the mechanic, I don't know. Finally got that crown. Again. God, panic came back, and the reverse mode confusingness. Hey, again, I'm not dying as much in there. Wait a second, actually, I'm gonna take... Okay, so I think I've practiced enough to be able to do this. So, let's go. Oh, here comes more lag. Thanks, Mobizen. just died there by accident. Okay. Why do I do that? I always frickin' do that in the stupid reverse mode. So I gotta get my opinions on these gems and crowns. There's only one so far that seems to be that hard. The first and second crowns and the third crown all just require timing. This gem is actually a lot easier now that I think of it. Now I've practiced it. This crown just requires timing. Like that. This gem is easy. The only one so far that seems to be truly pretty difficult is this gem. This one just requires timing. I didn't do that right. Stupid frickin' lag from Mobizen. It's hard to get used to this now because before when I wasn't using Mobizen, when it was paused, it wasn't lagging at all, and now it is. But really, that gem that I said was difficult is really the only hard one, and I guess, you know, the second the second reverse part? Not the first reverse part. The gem in there is actually pretty easy, but once you get used to the reverse mode, this gem is easy once you get used to the reverse mode more, but in the second reverse mode, the very first gem in that, there's 3 gems in that section, but in the second reverse part, the very first gem in that section is pretty difficult. And the gem I just got is easily the most difficult in the level so far. I've only gotten to 3 crowns and 7 gems. I've gotten the 3rd crown though. That's how you do that. And this gem right there is a little bit difficult too. Why? The hitboxes on those seem to be a little bit bigger than usual too. Even though I'm not just complaining or anything, but well, I'm complaining, but I'm not giving myself an excuse, but the hitboxes on those do seem to be actual normal hitboxes. Unlike the ones on the normal versions of those. On the normal versions of those, you can go slightly inside of them. Nope, you can't even remotely touch these ones. That crown is really fun to get. I'm just being honest, that first crown, it's not too difficult. And even though the timing requires practice, and what the hell is wrong with Mobizen? Even though the timing requires practice, it's not too bad. Frick you, Mobizen. Why have you not paused? Okay, we're back. After an annoying ad. Of course, Mobizen has to give me more lag, but fine. Frick you, Mobizen. It doesn't give me as much lag as when I'm in Geometry Dash. This game gives me less lag than Geometry Dash through Mobizen. Gives me more lag total, but it definitely gives me less lag than Geometry Dash through Mobizen. Yeah, that gem back there that we just got, within all those circle things that just... Those circle things which tend to roll across the map. The gem in between those is definitely the most difficult so far. And then you have this one right here, which is a little difficult. I just really gotta focus. Okay, here's the third crown. That one's actually not that difficult. It's definitely easier than it looks. And a little bit harder, but only the first timing that makes me die. Okay. It's like these frickin' 8-bit games. Why? Why do these things happen where you get to the very end of the level and because of stupid lag you die? I can redo it. Those last 3 gems are actually really easy, so that's nice to know. I guess before I beat it, I'll give you a quick summary of the gems. I don't actually remember. What's the 8th gem in this level? What is it? First gem over here is easy once you get used to the reversed mode, but before you do, it's pretty difficult. First crown, pretty easy, but requires timing. Second gem, easy. Third gem's definitely the most difficult in the level. This gem right here is more difficult than any of the crowns, too, so... Yeah, it's the first time where one gem has been more difficult than any of the other collectible stuff in the level. The gem back there is super easy. This crown isn't too difficult, but it definitely requires some timing. Third crown. I almost died there. What the hell, lag? Oh my god, I wouldn't have died there, but my game lagged. Again. The lag doesn't show up when I put up the recordings to YouTube, most of it. Only the lag from Rolling Sky does, but... About 70% of this lag comes from MobiZen. In Geometry Dash, 100% of the lag comes from MobiZen. Battle Robots, it only lags very rarely. Oh yeah, one note, I pretty much quit Battle Robots. I might go back to it, but the thing is, the frickin', some of the parts are broken and nearly impossible to get now. Like the Royal Blade, if you don't, do it the first time, then it's nearly impossible to get. You just have to make sure the game doesn't break on you, which is hard to do. It's annoying. The game is super cheap, and that's why I'm probably quitting it. And the fact that I'm not willing to spend more money on stupid drops. Okay, all I have to do is get past that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can do it. I'm pretty sure that I can beat it, but I don't know. Good, I didn't die back there again. Why do I do that? My stupid foot. Good God. Why is it so cold? It's just randomly got cold on my foot, and it's acting all weird, but it's all cold now. It's like really cold now for some reason. I don't know. For some reason my foot's really cold. But anyways. As long as I can get past the third gem, which is that super difficult one between those circular things, and that very first gem in the second, not this reverse part, then I'm pretty sure I can beat the level. As long as I don't screw up on the third crown. I don't know. I generally, like... On the gems, there's really only two which I die at, which are the third gem, which is that hard one between the circular things, which sometimes I even miss that one. And I mess up a lot at the fifth one, which is the first one in the second reverse part. That gem I mess up on sometimes, because it's a little difficult. Not this gem. That gem's pretty easy. The timing isn't very tight on that, but on the one and the second reverse part, it's really tight. At least for a reverse part, it's pretty tight. And I die here at this gem. Sometimes. I either miss it, though, too. I either die or miss it sometimes. Like, okay. The gem I just got is extremely easy. This crown sometimes I mess up at, but generally not. I got the timing down pretty fast from watching Survive play the level. This gem, for some reason, I die at more than that crown I just got. This gem is so easy. So is this gem. This gem's free. Okay, don't screw up. Good. Don't lag. Good. The gem there is free, practically. The gem here is pretty easy. And the last gem is easy, too. Okay, I beat it. Yay! Ignite with all gems and crowns, baby. Okay, so yeah, as I said earlier in the video, I'm gonna try and get a new ball soon enough. Yeah, look at this. We've done a ton of levels, like... Of course, we did Cloud. Not coming soon, it's already out. I just haven't downloaded the update yet. Cloud, obviously, was super easy. Even the gems were, like, free. That entire level and everything in it is free. Massive was easy. There's only like one gem on that which will give anyone trouble. And after playing like 4 and 5-star levels, that gem is easy. Poop Dream has one gem which can kill you, but besides that, it's a super easy level. The Winter is actually, I find the Winter harder than Illusion, to be honest. The Winter was pretty easy by itself, but it had a few tricks on it, which I think makes it harder than Illusion. But I don't know, the level is a little bit newer, but I would say that's probably at least a little bit harder than Illusion. And there were a few difficult gems, like sort of difficult gems. A few relatively difficult gems. In Illusion, there's only one gem which will give anyone trouble, and besides that, the gems are pretty easy. 8-bits is an easy level by itself, but the gems and the crowns, the gems are very difficult, and at least for gems, for like being gems, the gems are pretty dang difficult. I actually think that most of them are easier than that one gem in Ignite, though, that we just got, the third gem. And the crowns are really hard because it uses that mystery box system, where basically there's 10 mystery boxes in a level. And basically what happens is, it's completely random which 5 or 6 of the 10 mystery boxes will spawn in, and it's completely random which 3 of the 5 or 6, but I think it's 5, mystery boxes that even spawn will have crowns in them. So basically what happens is you just basically have to go on all 10 of them, and that's really difficult. So yeah, getting all the crowns in this level is very difficult. This is one of the most difficult ones. Yeah, 8-bits took me a really long time initially, but I practiced it so much that it became a lot easier. But like, yeah, 8-bits has very hard gems and crowns. Do not try that until you're like very experienced at the game. Until like, Until, like, you've almost beaten, like, a 5-star or something like that. Until you're at 5-star range, I would not suggest trying to get the crowns and gems in this level. Sky has practically 3 gems, and the level's pretty easy. So, yeah. Mental Rave is a very easy level on its own, but... Well, actually, no. The gems and crowns in the level, there's, like, 1 or 2 hard gems. And the second crown is fairly difficult, but besides that, the third crown is really easy, and the first crown is pretty easy. Joker is in the middle. Joker has, I'd say that pretty much all of the gems, except for, there is this one in the middle that's a little annoying. One at 79%, which I hate. And one I'll talk about soon that are pretty annoying, but... For the crowns were fairly difficult in Joker. Actually, the most difficult one, even with the crowns being fairly difficult, it was not a crown, it was a gem. The very last gem in the level is at 95%, and it is a complete troll. It is super difficult. I died there a ton of times initially trying to beat this, and I got super lucky in my video. So, like, yeah. Control gem. I hate. Because you're either gonna miss it, or you might die to it. So yeah, it's really annoying. For the crowns, the second crown is really easy, but the first crown is pretty difficult. And the third crown is also pretty difficult. The second crown is easy, but the first and third crowns are pretty hard. Pretty much the exact opposite of Mental Rave's crown. Except that Mental Rave's second crown isn't that hard, it's just harder than the other two. But, yeah. Now, Fairy Tail I find to be easier than both Joker and Mental Rave. I hope this will be moved down, at least below Joker, and then maybe we'll think about Mental Rave, because, yeah, this level is definitely overrated. It also has some of the, it only has like 1 or 2 hard gems. Yeah, there's only 2 gems in it which are hard, and all of the crowns are easy. At least, after I did Matrix, they were. The crowns in this level are pretty dang easy. They're some of the easiest crowns in the game, and the gems are pretty easy too, so... it shouldn't be too much. Halloween Escape has a pretty difficult last crown, and a pretty difficult second crown. And there's like a few gems which are pretty difficult, so this one's in the middle. It's worse than Joker, I'll say that. It's pretty dang difficult. Especially because of the pretty difficult crown at the end, which is at 95%. Just like Joker. All the dangerous crowns and gems have to be towards the end. Right at 95%, and then you die to them. Laser was actually pretty easy. It had, like, a few hard gems. Now, Laser was super good. I love Laser. Like, the song is super good. The level was really well made. It's definitely my favorite bonus level, besides possibly Dazzle. Dazzle, the new bonus level, which I don't have yet, because I haven't updated the game yet. Laser and Halloween Escape are my 3 favorite bonus levels by far. And Laser was pretty easy to beat. It helps you get used to the reverse mode so that you can beat Ignite, but the problem is that the reverse part in this level is actually harder. I find the reverse part in this level to be harder than both of the 2 in Ignite, which is weird because this level is a 2-star level. Yet, at least if you're trying to get that one crown, the crown is annoying in it. Both of the gems in the upside down, both of the gems in the reverse part are very difficult, and the crown is annoying, so yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. But the second crown is pretty easy, and the third crown is super easy, and the rest of the gems, besides like 1 towards the start, they're all pretty easy. This one wasn't too difficult. And then you have Matrix, which Matrix so far out of all the 1 to 4 star levels, unless if Dazzle ends up being worse, then I think it might, because the last crown is super difficult, but out of all the 1 to 4 star levels so far, besides maybe Dazzle if it's harder, this one definitely had the hardest gems and crowns. This one had a few hard timings in it, which makes it a 3 star on its own, and like, the gems and crowns, all of them, there was not even like, there was only like 2 or 3 easy gems, and no easy crowns. So everything else, like, 7 of the gems, and all of the mystery box spots, which by the way makes this even worse, because it has the 10 spots you need to get. All of those were very difficult. So yeah, this one was the most difficult of all the 1 to 4 star levels with Matrix, to get all the gems and crowns in. Monity I find to be easier than Matrix on its own. It's not the hardest level. For the actual, like, gems and crowns, there's only one hard one. The first crown is a little annoying at first, but then once you get it a few more times, it's easy. The second crown is really easy. The third crown's the only hard one. Like, once you get the third crown, you're good to go. In Forest, the crowns and the gems, all the gems in Forest are very easy. As a level itself, it's pretty dang difficult. I do find this one harder than Candy. But anyways, all the gems in this level are very easy. For the crowns, they're not that hard except for the third one. The third one is a little bit challenging. Next you have Candy, which I do think is easier than Forest as a level in general. But with all the gems and crowns, again, this uses mystery boxes, so yeah, this is the third most difficult one, but it's not anywhere near as difficult in 8-bits, and definitely not anywhere near as difficult as Matrix. But it was still very difficult. Next you have Desert, which Desert doesn't even have crowns because it is one of the first few levels. And Desert as a level itself is pretty difficult, but as like with the gems and crowns, well, it doesn't have any crowns, but with the gems, it's actually pretty easy. Like, the gems are, most of the gems are really easy. So yeah, pretty easy gems, to be honest. There's like one hard gem towards the end, and that's it, so not that hard to do the perfect or hard way. Kung Fu, out of all the levels besides possibly Ignite, you know, Ignite might have been a little more difficult actually, but like, besides possibly Ignite and all the mystery box levels, with normal crowns, this was the most difficult level from 1 to 4 stars to do with all the gems and crowns that had normal crowns. Not out of the ones that had mystery boxes. All 3 of the mystery box ones were worse than this. But this one was the worst of all the gem and crowns that had normal crowns. As the third crown was originally had a way which you could do it which was super easy, so there's actually a different way you have to do it. And all the crowns except for the first were pretty difficult. And there's some gems in the middle of the level which are really hard. So yeah, this one, besides possibly Ignite, was the hardest for them to get all the gems and crowns that had normal crowns. Volcano as a level was pretty fast-paced and pretty difficult, but the gems in this level were super easy, so yeah. As with all the first few levels that were created. Ghost Dance also had super easy gems. Like, the gems in this level were super easy. But as a level itself, it's pretty dang difficult. Ignite, I used to think was more difficult than City. But now that I'm more used to the reverse mode and the fact that the last 40% or 30% of the level is really easy, the last 30% of this level is really easy, and the now I'm used to the reverse mode more. I do think that its placing should be kept where it is. As I said, there's only like, as you saw, there's only like one hard gem and one annoying gem in the second reverse part. And after that, it's pretty easy. I just need to not screw up the third crown myself, and the second crown. And it's pretty easy. The crowns were not that difficult in this. So I do think that it was easier than Kung Fu to get with all the gems and crowns. As a level, this level was actually really fun. Besides that one broken part. But like, this level was really fun, to be honest. Besides that, and if you're doing it with the gems and crowns, it's fun that way too. Besides like that one hard gem, then it's really fun. Especially the crowns. Like the crowns in this level are really, really fun to get. And then City, I haven't even started on this device. City, I think I had the worst death on. What were some of my worst fails? My worst fails were pretty much all in the 4-star levels, to be honest. A lot of them, at least. Any fails which were particularly bad were not up here, really. Yeah. But in Volcano, I died at 95. I have died at 95 3 times. 2 times before I beat it. And I've died at 96 3 times, all before I beat it. So, yeah, I died a lot in the end of this level, because it's a troll. This level has a huge troll ending. Like, this level has the meaning of troll ending. Anyways. Ghost Dance. I actually died at 99 in Ghost Dance, and 97. 99, that might have been like my worst fail ever. I died at 99 in this level, and that was probably like my worst fail ever. But besides that, I did die 97 too, so that was pretty bad. Ignite, my worst fail was that 92 you saw earlier, but like, it's a new level, so yeah. City, I failed at 97 and possibly, no, I failed at 98 or 97, possibly both. I don't know. I possibly died on both of them, and I know I died at one of the two, 97 or 98, so yeah, I died at the end of this. This level is a really, really good level on its own. The song is amazing, and the gameplay is super fun. There is like 1 or 2 hard gems, but the gems are not extremely difficult. Sci-Tech had fairly difficult gems, and I don't really like Sci-Tech because the song isn't that bad, but the level itself has horrible gameplay. And it has a troll ending. I did die at 97 once in this level. I died actually a bunch at the end. I died at 89 like 5 times trying to get a gem when I did it that way. When I was doing it with all the gems, I died there like 5 times trying to get a gem. I've definitely died at 90 before. I died at 93 like 3 times before I beat it. And I died at 97 once. So yeah, I died a ton at the end of this level. I died like, and then Tetris. I do find Tetris to be easier than Sci-Tech. Not that much easier, but definitely easier. Tetris has a really good song, and it's really fun. I did die at the end once in this level. I think it was 95, but I don't know. I died somewhere in the last 7% of this level. Somewhere there. I died somewhere in that area. But it was only once. And the gems are not too difficult. And the 5 stars are all over the place. I'll tell you what I'll do for when I get to the 5 stars. The first 5 star, I have not done any of these. I've not done any of these with all the gems and crowns, by the way. But I find relics to be the easiest of these 5-star levels, so yeah, I'll do that one first. Then after relics, I'll test Varying Christmas to see how hard I think it is. If I feel like it's harder than Street Basketball and Poker in those levels, then I'll do it later, but like, if I do find it to be easier, then I'll do it first. Then Street Basketball, if I'm not counting Varying Christmas yet because I haven't tested it, but Street Basketball will be next. Then Reggae. I find Reggae to be the next easiest. Then Poker, I guess. Then after Poker, I'll do Cube. Cube seems to be the next hardest one of them. After Cube, I'll do, Deep Space. After Deep Space will be Halloween. After that will be E-Labyrinth, I guess. And then after Halloween will be Christmas. And after Christmas will be E-Labyrinth. And after E-Labyrinth, we'll go into the last few levels, which are, Castle in the Sky is actually going to be one of the last 2 I do, or 3. It's actually really difficult. I'll do 1-Up as one of my last few. Before those, Neon will probably be my last level, if I'm being honest. Neon Midnight Carnival will either be my 3rd or 2nd last, and then Castle in the Sky and Neon will be like either my 3rd, 1st, 2nd, you know, that kind of stuff. 1-Up will be my 4th last. Yeah, I don't know anything about the gems and crowns in these levels. I know that Street Basketball has fairly difficult crowns. Relics has pretty easy. I don't know, actually. I don't know anything about Relics. I've heard that in Varying Christmas, the gems are harder than the crowns, for some reason. Poker has really difficult crowns. That's one thing I will have to watch out for, is that Poker has really difficult crowns. Castle in the Sky, I don't even know how hard the gems are in this level. Or Deep Space, or Halloween, or E-Labyrinth, or Christmas. I've heard that the gems and crowns are super hard in Cube because it has that mystery box thing, so yeah. See the crowns in Reggae and they look really difficult. Midnight Carnival, the crowns look pretty difficult. Neon, the crowns look really difficult. I've heard that too. And 1-Up, I've heard that the crowns and gems are really difficult because it has mystery boxes. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, my next episode will probably be on Dazzle. I might just get a new ball tonight, I don't know. But my next video might be on Dazzle, because Dazzle I might get the update for. Dazzle should be right here between Laser and Matrix. But anyways, yeah, I'll do Dazzle, I guess, and we'll see what happens from there. But anyways, yeah, after that I should do City, then Side Tech, and then Tetris, even though Tetris is easier than Side Tech. And then we'll go on to do the 5 stars, from easiest to hardest, and then we'll do them with the gems and crowns. And then once I'm done with doing them all with the gems and crowns, all of them, every single level, after I'm done with doing all of them, easy way and all gems and crowns, after I'm done doing that, I will, make my video where I show myself doing all the levels in the game, with the easy way and all gems and crowns. Anyways, thank you guys, hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it was 64 minutes long, because of me talking. Bye.